all of the books that we read in the month of July.
That's a lot of words.
Look at you. 10 books?
I've been busy.
My first one is one that I did via audio. Beach Read by Emily Henry. I like her writing style, and I think the story was interesting enough. I gave it a 3-star, but I would read more of her books.
One of the most recent ones that I finished was The Inmate by Frida McFadden. Usually I'm a Frida fan. I like her twists. I like her pacing. This one, I gave it a 2.
This one's a classic. The Picture of Dorian Gray. Let me start off by saying this book was at times painfully slow, but the writing was beautiful. And the preface in this book might be the best thing I've ever read in my entire life. I gave this one a 3.
I feel like I don't need to say much. These are both Frida books. I liked them both. The twists had me. I believe I gave them both a 4.
Are you going to read more of The Housemaid?
Well, I already bought them, so I guess I am.
Dune. This book was overwhelming at times. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But once I got acclimated, I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 3.
Why do you keep saying that you enjoyed books, but you gave them 3s?
3 for me is average. Average is fine. You're average. I'm kidding.
You don't want me to get started on average. I wanted to hate it. I bought it a long time ago, and then I hunkered down and I read it, and I freaking loved it.
You gonna watch the movie?
Of course I'm gonna watch the movie.
I was a teenage slasher. No disrespect to the author, because I do think the writing style was pretty impressive, but this is the worst book I've read this year. It's a 1-star for me. It's just
1?
It's 1.
Oh.
No, it's 2. I'll give it 2.
That's like you should burn it.
1 is pure ass. This is not that.
Just like half-ass.
Half-ass.
This next one, I admit, I only got it because of its ratings on Goodreads. The synopsis did not pull me in. I gave it 5 stars.
In Goodreads, we trust.
The writing was phenomenal. The storytelling, the layers, it just...
This next one might need a 5 solely off of the cover. Remarkably Bright Creatures.
Just them some pretty colors.
This looks good on a bookshelf.
Yeah.
The book was a feel-good. I like the writing style too, very unique. It was written from 3 different perspectives. 4 out of 5 here.
Growing up, I didn't think I would be a fantasy person past my Twilight phase, but I really enjoyed it. Sarah Maas, I'm butchering it, I'm sure. She's great at developing characters and relationships, and I was not bored.
You think I would like it?
Do you like the movie Beauty and the Beast?
No.
Then no. This is like Beauty and the Beast 2.0.
I've saved the best for last. Stephen King, you have a fan in me. 11/22/63.
That's a giant ass book.
900 pages, but it never felt like it. A school teacher finds a portal in his favorite diner and tries to prevent the assassination of JFK.
It's honorable.
But there's so much more to it. 5 out of 5. Maybe my favorite book of all time.
Better be if you spent that much time reading it. The Inheritance Games. The writing style was youthful.
It's young adult, is it not?
But if you want a fast one with interesting stories, I think this is a solid one.
You must have liked it. You got the second one?
But yeah, I'm a book whore for fast reads.
This one was one that we both read this month. Dark Matter. Incredible book. Blake Crouch, we've already bought all the rest of your books because of this one. The TV series, though?
Couldn't get past the first episode.
Not it.
Throne of Glass, another series that I will be buying probably all of them. So thanks for taking my money.
We need more bookshelves.
We need more money.
The Women. Kristen Hanna is really good. And it unearthed some of the things that I never knew about the Vietnam War. First off, I don't know much about the Vietnam War, but I didn't know how central the women were in the war.
Shocker. Women being overlooked. That never happens. Honestly, it felt like a first-person account. The authenticity on this was next level.
A lot of romance, lots of twists, a little diabolical at times.
A little dark.
Yeah, 5 out of 5.
Eye-opening. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
Now tell them what you thought the first 300 pages.
I wanted to throw it off of our balcony. It's so slow that I almost wondered if it was intentional. A little bit of purple prose, but it's a beautiful story.
Purple prose? Look at you.
I know, I'm learning all the book things.
You know when a book's going completely right and then it goes left?
I don't even want to see this book right now.
The House Across the Lake.
I'm too mad at it. I can't.
It had potential.
And then it nosedived.
First 200 pages, passable. Last 100 pages,
Laughable. My favorite one of this year, Fourth Wing.
that's a popular one. Not only did you buy the second one, you pre-ordered the deluxe edition of the third one that hasn't come out.
Yes, that will arrive on the day of release, January 21st, 2025.
You're a super fan.
Rebecca, thank you.
Another one that we both read, and one of my favorites of the year. Even though it didn't come out this year, we're late to the party.
As usual.
Red Rising.
I will be reading every single book in this trilogy. No, trilogy. What do you call it when it's more than 3? Saga? Everything in this series, I will be reading it. And maybe everything by this author.
Everybody who said it's like the Hunger Games but in space, pretty accurate.
I couldn't put it down.
5 out of 5.
6 out of 5.
Best book from July, grab it.
You know damn well I can't make decisions. Fourth Wing.
I need Stephen King recommendations. Where do I go next?
There's too many of them. The boy likes words.